Hey everyone, it's Graham Coleman with Daily Extra, and I'm speaking with musician Steve Grant, who's releasing his debut album, All-American Boy. Thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you so much, Graham. Good to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to you too. So, you became well known from your viral video for your first single, also titled All-American Boy, which tells the story of a man who's in love with his straight friend. Can we expect to see more music videos with refreshing LGBT content?
Definitely. I really believe that there's no such thing as, something that's all that gay specific. I think that we really all do experience the same things on a basic level as humans. Love, loss, hope, regret. These aren't things that are specific to anyone of any sexual orientation. And I don't think the fact that I use gender specific pronouns and sing at guys and say he instead of she, I don't think that that excludes me from being a mainstream artist or tapping into a mainstream audience. I really think we really do all love the same, LGBT people and straight people.
Well, I just read about a guy named Fred Hartville from the University of Illinois. He was struggling with his sexuality and said that after watching your video, All-American Boy, it kind of helped him come out and accept himself.
Hearing something like that really gives me a sense of purpose and reminds me that all the work that I'm doing and all the moments that are sometimes frustrating and difficult really are worth it because it has an impact on people. And it's so cool that now, time has gone by since then. It's going to be 2 years in July since that. I already have young people that have already done things with their lives in the time that that video has come out, and they've been able to say what impact it's had on them. And that's so beautiful. And I don't put a lot of value into material things in life. Like I'm here just like in my parents' basement. I put everything into my music, and I always think like, okay, I can make this $10,000 video, or I could live in an apartment for a year. And I'm like, I'm gonna make the video. Like that's just how I work. Like it's no question to me, and it's probably gonna cause some problems in my life, but I really believe in the work that I'm doing. And at the end of it all, I'd much rather say, look what I put out. Like, look at my videos on YouTube. Like this is what I was able to accomplish, and these are the people that were inspired, and I know that I left the world maybe just a little more beautiful than where it was when I found it.
Well, I think those are some of the perspectives that made people really fall in love with you as an artist. You ranked number 8 on Out Magazine's list for most eligible bachelors this year.
Yeah.
Last time we spoke, you said that you aren't a country artist, despite what people label you as. Yet some news outlets I see are still calling you the first out country singer. Does this bother you? Do you care?
If fans hear me as a country artist and that's what they want to call me, that's totally fine with me. I do not care about labels. I know a lot of people say that kind of stuff, but really, when I write a song, I'm not thinking about what is this song going to be called? Is it country? Is it rock? Is it pop? Is it folk? I just write music that speaks to me, and I think that there's great music and great songwriting in all different genres. And so certain kinds of music speak to me at different points in my life, and it's reflected in the music that I write. I don't know if you've heard my record. But
I have. Seems like you really diversified yourself. Like there's All-American Boy and Whiskey Crime, which do have a country vibe, but there's also like some rock, an emotional ballad, like even dance a little bit.
Totally, yeah. And there's a whole spectrum there. And I would say at the far end, you have songs like We Are the Night and Better Off, which are pretty much pure dance pop tracks.
Yeah.
And actually, those are the two songs that I was actually close to leaving off the record, and my producer said, if you leave off We Are the Night, I will cry. Of course, that's one of the tracks I would say that's become the favorite among my Kickstarter backers who already have the track. So I'm just so excited to see how all the rest of my fans and the rest of the world responds to this, because I'm really proud of it, and I think it's a great record.
Great. Well, in order to make your album, you launched a crowdfunding campaign, which became the most funded music project not associated with a major label in all of Kickstarter history. Do you think that this shows us that the world kind of wants more music from LGBT voices?
I definitely think it's a powerful message, and I'm so honored that so many people felt like I was giving them a voice and believed in what I was doing and the music and the videos that I was putting out. So I'm so honored for that. And yeah, I think it sends a really, really great message to the world that this is something that, there's not a lot of artists that are doing exactly what I'm doing. I know what it means to people my age and older, especially the older generations, who will tell me, I never thought that I would see something like this in my lifetime. And then I think about the younger generation who they're growing up in this totally different world now, a world that we should have all have been able to grow up in, where it's not a big deal and people just get to love who they love. And it's It's no problem.
And thank you so much for speaking with us again.
Thank you. It was a blast.